That was a good section. That climb was gnarly, man. It was like, it's just up, 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 up. We decided to come back to the Death Race 2025. The first time we came, 2023, was my first real big ultra, going from the 50K scene up to 118K. And it was an amazing, life-changing experience. But coming back in 2025 was just a completely different vibe. I wanted to retest myself compared to the first time. First time we did it was 22 hours, 30 minutes. And I was basically dead at the end of it. So now that when I first completed the first Death Race, I unlocked something to be like, okay, I can continue to do this and get better. And so since the original Death Race, we've done a bunch of races in between. And so we wanted to come back to test my fitness, to see what kind of level I'd grown to since the first time, and then also appreciate the community, support Sinister Sports, and again, just test myself.
Number one, coffee first thing. Got this outdoor set up.
About 2.5 hours from Grande Cache. Feeling pretty stoked. We're gonna get in around 7 p.m., pick up the race pack, go to camp for the night, and then we're off tomorrow morning. We were at this spot, crazy enough, in 2023. 2 years later, we're at this exact spot. You can see the river behind us. We had dinner. This time we got a way better setup. We got the stove. We're gonna camp just over here. And I'm feeling super nostalgic. It was really cool. We went to the community hall and some people recognized me and DJ from our first film. So we're super pumped to double down on this one to make it that much better.
First test run in the Roma 5. Huge success. We had DJ down below. I was up top. Coffee, we got the river. Heard some fish splashing last night. It was incredible.
And I was excited to test myself again. We got the first one done in 2023, so I've upped my training, the volume, I've gotten stronger, and so we wanted to get out there and test ourselves. And we got lucky, weather was perfect, and so we headed out and we got after it again. So one thing about doing multiple races in a couple of years is that the anxiety level drops dramatically once you've got the initial jitters out of the way. So to be honest, DJ and I got there, we set up, we have my truck with the camper, we had a great night, we cooked up some food, rolled up to the start line like usual 15 minutes before the race, and I actually felt really relaxed and comfortable. And so we headed out on leg one. Yeah, so we showed up to the Death Race in Grande Cache, Alberta 2025, and it was such a different experience. We had originally released our first doc in 2023, and people kind of knew who we were, and we got some great feedback that people had used our original documentary as like a training guide. And so that was cool to get the recognition that we did there. So we head out on leg one, and the cool thing about coming back to the death race is we saw a bunch of familiar faces. So that was cool. But like the start of all ultras, some people are going fast, some people are going slow. So it takes a while to settle into your pace. So I just settled in and just wanted to make sure my legs were good and got through leg one fairly easy. Again, it was more social, casual pace. Again, pushing harder than the first time I did it because I knew my fitness was there. And then we get to the first checkpoint, and of course DJ's there to meet me. We fuel up, and it's such a different experience once you get experienced with what to do. So he's more organized, I'm more organized, and we're kind of smiling, laughing, eating food.
Yeah.
Two bananas. Yeah, thanks, dude. We head out into leg two, and leg two is a challenging leg. There's a bunch of climbing, a bunch of descent. But this time around, the first time I did the death race, it was a little bit wet, slippery. This time was dry. But again, I was battling with the heat, and I don't actually love running in the heat. So being a bigger person, heat affected me more. So in leg two, I got a little bit more depleted than leg one. And we started to feel that we're in for a long day. Again, this is no joke. This is 118 kilometers, 16,000 feet of elevation, so it's a serious race. Again, leg two, there's some serious climbing. We have the butt slide coming down. And it's funny, I don't know if it's because I'm old or older looking. Someone's like, how are your knees handling that, pounding down the mountain? So that was kind of a funny situation. But we got through leg two, and again, into checkpoint two. One of the goals, or one of the rules we kind of have and we've set out, is 10 minutes at each of these aid stations. I feel like some people get caught up in this aid station hanging out. Your family's there, your friends are there. It turns into more of a social thing. And for anyone that's new to this race or new to ultra, I would just limit the amount of time you're spending at these aid stations. So we're pretty regimented. We have 10 minutes and then we're out the door.
You got any plans for the next leg?
Well, I think this one's pretty flat, so I'm hoping to cruise the whole way, to be honest. Again, we're a bit ahead schedule, so I want to keep that gap going. I don't want to blow out the body, obviously, but yeah, just keep on fun. And so I got out into leg 3, and actually leg 3 this time, they had changed the route. And so there was a steep climb coming out of leg 3, which I was not really prepared for and unaware of. And my legs climbing that first my legs climbing that first section started to blow up on me. And when I say blow up, just quads full of lactate, blood pumping, and I had a little bit of a pity party, if I'm being honest. And I was hurting, and it was unexpected because I'd done this race before, so sometimes you get a little comfortable and like, I can get this done, no problem, without actually thinking it's gonna be hard. And I got into this hard section, and I started grinding, and the internal dialogue started thinking like, why are we out here? Why are we doing this race again? We've already done it. This is super hard. I don't know, I just got into a bit of a funk, and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. I think part of filming these races and people know that we're at the race puts a little bit of added pressure. And I think the switch that turned for me to turn that leg around was, I decided like, I'm here for fun. I'm 47 years old, I can still do this race. And as soon as I changed my mindset to more about having fun than putting so much pressure on myself, legs felt better, things got easier. And it's just amazing what your mind will do during a race to turn a race around.
Ah! Here we are. Good job, man.
473, 259. Just follow along the pylons and go around, get through the hot house.
Dude, this sport is so fucked up. At the start of leg 2, I was almost thinking about quitting. I felt like such dog shit. And then halfway through the leg, it just turned around, I don't know. But scary, dude. Thank you. Let's run it in. I feel pretty good, man. We're ahead of schedule. Thank you. Thanks. I think we're an hour and a half ahead of last time. Isn't it? Easier?
45 minutes.
45 ahead of last time?
Yeah.
Sick. Thank you.
Nice work, man.
Thank you. Coke.
I almost forgot to let me check.
Yeah, like I was saying, it was, I don't know, it felt weird coming out of that leg 2. Like I felt good coming in, and then my legs blew up for whatever reason. So I was battling that for a long time. And then, I don't know, halfway through the leg, everything came back on, so I don't know, weird. But yeah, we're feeling good. We're ahead of schedule. I mean, not too far ahead, but we're in a decent spot, so we're gonna chill for 10-15 minutes and then we'll be out. Isaac, how you feeling?
Feeling really good. Just feels like I ran 60 years.
Like, I was stressing about like, oh, how am I doing? How am I making out? And I'm like, you know what? This is fun. Like, I'm on vacation. There's all these cool people around here, and I'm stressing myself out. It's like I'm 47, and my body's still working like this. Like, I can put out for 20 hours, 21 hours straight. Like, what am I stressed about? It's stupid. Not
Get
worth
it out,
it.
man. No, it's all good.
See, that's what people are willing to do out here.
Yeah.
Man. But no, I was stressed out, stressing myself out, and I'm like, this is fun. Like, what am I doing? So once I relaxed, it's amazing. My body was just like, we're good. My stomach is so much better this time around. Like no candy. So people, seeing people out on the course, and they're like, no candy, right? Because I guess like the first dock, they picked up on that. So
I
anyways,
get my feet to dry.
all right. One guy said to me, he's like, no Halloween treats out here. That was
I
pretty funny.
put them like they're just.
Go into the dark, baby. So I get to checkpoint 3, and I went through this really tough mine, like an hour and a half of suffering. And I was actually thinking about, this is hard for me to say and admit, but I was actually thinking about quitting at checkpoint 3, and I was kind of in a funk. And the cool thing about having a crew like DJ is there's no quitting. We're not here to quit. We didn't drive all the way to quit. We just don't quit. That's not what we do. So I'm very fortunate to have people surrounded by me that know me and know how tough I am. And this goes to all racers, like surround yourself with people that know why you're there and are not like gonna let you give up on yourself. So DJ and I had a little session, and he's like, dude, we're not quitting here. This is not what we do. And I ate some food. A lot of times, if you feel like you're gonna quit, you gotta do a quick check, like, is my body okay? Am I low on calories? Typically, that's usually what it is. Calories are low, electrolytes are low. Once you start eating and start drinking properly, you can turn your race around and come back. And so instead of making that fight or flights, like, do I quit, do I not quit decision, you gotta sit in it, think about it, talk to your people, and if you're not hurt, you just carry on. So we head out of checkpoint 3, and this is the infamous Mount Hamel climb. And this is a hard section. Like, this is not a joke. So if you're gonna train for this race or you're interested in this race, you have to get your elevation in. And the weird part about Mount Hamel is that all we think about is the mountain at the end, but actually I feel like the hardest section is coming out of checkpoint 3. There's like a little tunnel forest and it's very muggy in there when it's hot. And so I was sweating and grinding.
Nice work, Dave. Killed it.
Thanks, man. There, DJ. There he is. Dude, that was nuts, man. That was a fucking killer section. Felt strong though, man. We're 16. Yeah, we're there, dude. You got the chair set up?
I got the chair.
That was a good section. That climb was gnarly, man. It was like, it's just up. But then we had, you know, it's funny, when we did it in 2023, that downhill, like the 7K downhill was torture. My stomach was jacked up. This time smooth, seriously, no issues at all. So the vegan food, no candy. At the 1 aid station up there, they had broth. So I had some nice broth, Pepsi. I refilled the water, salt, electrolytes. Boom, here we are. Killer. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm good, man.
Yeah? What'd you do?
Fun out here.
Cheers, man. Coca-Cola, hit us up. Let's go. All right, where are we going, DJ?
You over there?
Over here?
But it was a tab.
Feel good, man.
You don't have much left, dude. I don't know, man. I think it's just feeling like it's back on 120. That changed everything.
We roll off the downhill. We went through a forest section and then now we're into checkpoint 5. And the cool thing about this, my experience this time, was I knew what to expect at this stage of the race, and I knew I was going to beat my original time. And so DJ basically said, like, let's put the gas on here. Let's not leave anything in the tank. And sometimes doing these races, especially ultra it's different than a marathon where you're trying to chase a time. Ultras are more just trying to chase a finish. But I had lots in the tank, and so we pushed. And the last section was freaking awesome. It was going through the night. I knew I was going to finish early in the morning, where last time I finished, I think it was, an hour and a half before cutoff. So this was going to finish early in the morning. So I was super pumped. Again, a good section, forest, and then we rolled back into Grande Cache. And it was weird this time around. I wasn't as emotional as the first time. I think just because the first time I had to dig so deep to get the race done, this was more of like a gratitude kind of feeling. Like, so if you do the work, you do the training, you do it properly, you eat properly, you can see the difference in who you become as an athlete, even as an older athlete. And we crossed the finish line, I think 2.5 hours, 2 hours ahead of our original death race, and kind of redeemed myself of like, I've actually become a decent ultra athlete, and I'm excited what else we can explore. Fucking did it again, son.
Yeah, so cool.
You know what's funny? I thought we had 77. I had 5 more miles in my head for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
Let's go. Is there a coin or something?
Good to your mom. Thank you.
Do you get a prize here or a coin?
Big medal.
Outside.
What's that?
Give them your timing chip.
You get an actual medal?
Yes.
Here. Are you? Yes.
Yes.
Got a timing chip for me?
Oh, look at this buckle. That's sick.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I really appreciate it. Look at this shit.
There you go. Great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dude, here we go again, son. Look at this. This is beautiful. Amazing. Thanks to DJ, Kelly, the kids, always. I thought about you guys all night. We did it again, man. We're 2 years older than last time, and we're 2 hours faster. Think about that. It was 45 the first time I did it. We're 47 today, so amazing.
Good job.
You know what I need? How was I last time? I was a mess. That is so sick. So anyone thinking about doing the next level of race, so if you're done 50K, 50 miler, in my honest opinion, the death race is a perfect transition into that next distance. The thing I like about this race is there's hills, there's downhills, and there's flats. I've done some races where it's just up and down. So with the death race, you get to open up your legs. So you get to test your flat running, you get to test your hill training, you get to test your downhill. There's a lot of people there. I think there was 1,800 people. So if you like the vibe of a big race, the community, very well organized, I think the death race is a perfect race when you're looking to level up. A little bit of a come down after 20 hours of me moving. It's so weird, man. You know what's crazy though with this? So we got this Scott Jurek mentality now. We roll in, camp, roll out, and we got it done. I said it earlier, but all vegan this time. The only sugar I had was the pop, and it didn't it didn't mess with my stomach this time. So yeah, we got the formula, and that's the biggest thing I think for ultras is getting your food right. As long as you're in shape and you get your food right, you can have a good time.
all these thoughts and the pain attached to them. Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me when I think of how I shot myself in the back again. Cause from the infinite words I can say, I put all the pain you gave to me on display.